Reiteration, based on Dossier and formula.
Total runtime target 9 minutes 30 seconds, 570 seconds, 5 seconds per clip, 114 B-rolls. We will aim for 20 B-rolls for pacing within the narrative structure. The hook, 0.000.30, October 14th, 2:17 a.m. A single encrypted transaction, valued at nearly $90 million in untraceable cryptocurrency, moved across the global ledger. This wasn't a ransom demand or a drug payoff. It was the final payment for blueprints, the schematics for 3 major transcontinental energy pipelines. How could a state actor steal the operational DNA of global fuel logistics and make the money vanish into the digital ether, leaving nothing but silence? The shocking truth is, they didn't vanish. They left a trail, and we're about to follow it through the phantom accounts known only as the ghost wallets. Chapter title Card 1, The Digital Mirage. The myth of Bitcoin's absolute anonymity has been dead for years. Investigators today can reliably identify wallet addresses linked to cybercriminals, even those they once thought were permanently shielded. F1. The digital trail, once a dark, impenetrable fog, now illuminates pathways straight toward state secrets. F1. The sheer noise of global crypto crime, over $8.3 billion stolen in 2022 alone. F15 is designed to hide the signal in the static, but the best trackers know how to filter the noise. F15. They deploy specialized forensic tools, digital bloodhounds like those provided by Chainalysis, designed to track the flow of illicit funds across every known exchange. F2. But the actors we are tracking aren't common thieves. They are masters of misdirect. They rely on complex layering and mixer services to dissolve the transaction history. F7. These are the ghost wallets, designed not just to hide the money, but to make it look like it never existed in the first place. F7. The process mirrors the early days of the Silk Road, but scaled up, weaponized for geopolitical gain. F6. The real target here wasn't the money itself, but what the money paid for. Strategic infrastructure data. F10. Chapter title Card 2, The Blueprint Heist. This theft targets the lifeblood of global stability. When state-sponsored groups breach industrial control systems, the SCADA networks that run pipelines and storage facilities, they aren't just looking for intellectual property. F13. They are acquiring a weaponized roadmap. F11. The stolen schematics allow adversaries to plan not just future cyber attacks, but potential kinetic disruptions with surgical precision. F11. We have seen this motive before. In a separate, parallel incident, federal investigators moved to forfeit $7.1 million in crypto tied directly to a fraud scheme involving escrow accounts for major oil and gas storage facilities in Rotterdam. F4. This confirms the tactic to digital asset theft is being used to facilitate the manipulation of physical, tangible energy resources. F16. The digital act is a precursor to economic sabotage. F8. The question is, who possesses the means and motive to leverage data theft into market control? Historically, when state actors need deniable financing for complex hybrid warfare operations, they turn to cryptocurrency, operating outside the reach of traditional banking surveillance. F12. This is why the trail leads us to known state hacking syndicates. If the signature matches, the trail points toward entities known for sophisticated laundering. Entities like the Lazarus Group, whose complex methods are now detectable even by forensic accountants. F3. The complexity required for this trace is immense, mirroring previous high-stakes seizures where investigators successfully cracked trails across multiple jurisdictions to forfeit billions. F9. F14. Chapter title Card 3, The Anonymity Shield. The investigation team, a small, specialized unit of forensic analysts, sits in a secure data center, a place resembling the control hub of a remote intelligence station. F10. They are working against a clock set by the impending energy market corrections that the stolen data will inevitably trigger. F19. They have managed to isolate 3 primary clusters of wallets, the ghosts, which have been cycling funds through an aggressive series of mixers, making attribution nearly impossible. F7. For weeks, the team hits dead ends, running proprietary algorithms based on the breakthroughs pioneered years ago when the very concept of Bitcoin anonymity was first dismantled. F5. The operators of these wallets are clearly highly skilled. employing front companies and proxy accounts, the digital equivalent of the rat lines used by war criminals to escape justice decades ago. F-18. The challenge intensifies because the theft isn't just a one-time data grab, it's an ongoing system designed to continuously siphon market intelligence and then launder the proceeds of any resulting insider trades. F-19. The tracers focus on the methods of the Lazarus Group, looking for behavioral fingerprints in the transaction patterns, a specific sequence of swaps, or a unique timing delay. F3. Chapter title card, the critical link. Then one agent notices a recurring pattern. Every time the funds hit a specific type of offshore exchange, not native within Harley, but just upon Fabrivarian Sigulus water its price to measure one tribute. Every time was sibling with swiftly criticized and when in move and with all things handling in being the finkel. This is the new reality of state conflict. The invasion happens silently across fiber optic cables and blockchain ledgers, and the defense must be instantaneous and equally digital. We have seen nations weaponize data to prepare for physical strikes, and now we witness the mechanism that funds that preparation. The ghost wallets are no longer phantom. They are mapped, identified, and the state controlling them is now exposed, forced into the light of international accountability for the theft that could have crippled global energy flows. The battle for control over the world's essential resources is no longer fought with ships or armies, but with code and cryptographic keys, leaving behind only the ghosts of untraceable money to hide the architects of chaos.